Are you a neurodivergent crafter? I am. I'm autistic and ADHD. Do you talk all day and night about your favorite passion, which is crafting? So do I, all day and all night, to my husband. And he's the only one that lives here with me, so he gets all of it. And he's really sweet about it, but I can tell he's tired of me yapping about yarn. So here I am with my new channel, The Naughty Autistic Granny, and I'd like to welcome you. So this is actually my second channel. My first channel is called Random Granny, and over there I talk about all things autism and ADHD, and mostly about my life and how I'm learning to process through my late diagnosis. I was diagnosed with autism last year in 2024, and in 2023 I was diagnosed with ADHD. So those were all surprises, but not a surprise. Does that make sense? And I've always been a crafter, but I just discovered crochet. And with that discovery, I discovered yarn, which is so delicious and amazing. And as a matter of fact, the reason I ran like super quick this morning actually to set up this channel is because of this. Hold on. My husband bought me a yarn winder, an electric yarn winder. You guys, look at these beautiful cakes. Look at that. I had to tell someone. So I did this cake. I've got this little one. I'm going to be working through all of these today. I'll show you the projects I'm working on. Super cute. I did this cake this morning. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that. It's so scrumptious I want to eat it. It reminds me of a big, huge blueberry. And then I did this one too. Isn't she pretty? Kind of like a goldenrod, a little bit. But yeah, so this is what got me all excited because I used the yarn winder that my husband bought me and I was like, oh my God, look how beautiful these are. And so I'm actually working on a pretty large project for my first project. I'm teaching myself to crochet and I'm also doing projects. So the project I'm working on right now, the reason I'm showing you all of my stuff is because it's going to go with the project that I'm working. Sorry about that. Autism, ADHD. My brain is going so fast. I can't pull my words. But anyway, let me just show you what I'm trying to say. So I'm making granny squares, which is my passion. Granny squares? Yes. Look at you guys. I made that. I taught myself how to do a circle and go from circle to square by watching YouTube University, of course. And so these are the colors of the squares that I'm doing. Yellow, purple, orange, blue, and then this really pretty cranberry red. And so I need 117 squares. And everything's all random colors, random circles, random everything. Because like my other channel, I'm Random Granny. But anyway, and then, so I've got the blue ones I'm going to be making today, and I need to make 4 more squares to go around these circles. And so I'm doing blue today, and then I've got these that I need to do for the yellow borders. And then I have, oh yeah, the orange one that I showed you earlier with all of these. And so it's going to be really super bright. It's going to be really fun. And I'm taking my time because I'm retired and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm trying not to stress out over having too many whips, which I just learned means work in progress. Ha! And, oh, let me show you, let me show you what I've done already so far for being a new crocheter. I'm pretty proud of myself, so hang on. Okay, so the first thing I made was a scarf, and then I loved it so much that I made pockets for my scarf. Genius. And here it is. See if I can get it all in. And I put tassels on the bottom. And hold on here. Let me show you. And I've got little pockets right here. Very first thing I ever made. So proud of me. And the second thing I made, because this yarn is gorgeous, is a little cowl neck. And I'm not going to put it on right now because I'm sweating, but it looks like this. Isn't that cute? And I put the tassels on here in beads because I love wood beads. And so I made this. So proud of myself. I loved it so much I made another one. This one right here. And isn't that pretty? And that's how that looks. I love it so much. And matching hat. It was my first hat, so it's like, you know, way too big. So I'll probably, you know, frog it. I learned what that means too. Frog it means, you know, ripping it out. Rip it, rip it, rip it. Funny as hell. Love that. And then my inspiration pieces, hopefully for later, is I want to make, I want to do my own designs. And I just designed a gorgeous, beautiful poncho, kind of like poncho shawl combination that I want to make. That's going to be really super cool, I hope. And I want to make a few of my favorite hats that I've bought in the past from other crafters. And one of them is this little hat here. Really easy, basic, simple hat. But look at this flower. I want to learn how to make that. Is that gorgeous? I love it so much. So I want to try to learn how to make that. And then, you know, just a plain old hat that fits my head, that's not too big, that, you know, I can, you know, put my hair up in, you know. And so I'm thinking about that. And this is my favorite hat. And I bought this at Cabela's years ago. But I love the shape of it and the construction of it, everything. And this is it. This is the brim. But I love the back. See how it just kind of slouches like that in the back? And then it has this pom-pom. But I love this part. It's open back here. So if you have a lot of hair, it can stick out the back here. And you can also cinch it. So yes, please. I'm going to be learning how to make that for sure. Anyway, oh, and I just bought this yarn from Mandala from Lion Brand. And look at those scrumptious colors. I love it so much. This one is called, let me see, does it have a name? It's called Tranquil. And this is what I want to design my my poncho shawl I was just talking about. I want to make it with this. And I'm thinking about either putting this color with it or another color as my solid. So anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. Welcome to my very first episode of my brand new channel, Naughty Autistic Granny. And don't forget to check me out over at my other channel. If you are neurodivergent, if you are, or think you are, but you're not sure, check out my Random Granny channel. I talk a lot over there about what it's like to just be autistic and what it's like to be ADHD and move through the world. So anyway, y'all have a great day and keep crafting, and I'll see you next time.